Morning, Mountain View. Hopefully you've been enjoying these video devotionals that the staff have been doing. Today is the final devotional. It is the day before Easter, and I want to take you to Matthew chapter 27, and we're going to meet kind of a side character in the story of Jesus' last 24 hours. And this whole week we've been talking about redemption and how God takes something and makes it new, or redeems it, or puts value in it. And we're going to read about a centurion today. In verse 51 of Matthew chapter 27, it says, "At that moment, the curtain of the temple was torn in two from top to bottom." This is the moment when Jesus died. "The earth shook and the rocks split. The tombs broke open, and the bodies of many holy people who had died were raised to life. They came out of the tombs, and after Jesus' resurrection, they went into the holy city and appeared to many people." Now here's where we pick up on our character today. "When the centurion and those with him who were guarding Jesus saw the earthquake and all that had happened, they were terrified and exclaimed, 'Surely he was the Son of God.'" And I love this story of the centurion because here's a guy who's a Roman soldier. He's been a soldier. Now he's been promoted to the rank of centurion. Centurions were leaders. They were soldiers that would lead companies of soldiers of about 100 men. And their symbol of their rank was a vine staff. And they would use this vine staff to just basically beat people to make sure they were following the rules. Even Roman citizens could be beaten if they weren't doing something right. And so these guys they're hardened people. They're under the command of the emperor, and they do what they're told. And here's a leader, a guy who sees a miracle. He sees Jesus. He watches him as he goes through, carrying the cross, on the cross, forgiving the people that crucified him. And here he is. Now he's seen this earthquake. He's seen bodies come out of tombs, and all of a sudden he's like, wow, this guy is for real. He is who he said he is. And in that moment, there's a recognition that takes place in his heart. I hope that all of us have made that recognition that Jesus is Lord. And it doesn't take an earthquake or people rising from the dead to realize that. But in this day, as we get ready to prepare for Easter tomorrow, I just want you to remember the power that God has to raise the dead, and how that power is proof, just like it was for the centurion, proof for us today that he is who he said he was. And that's the question: who is Jesus? And how we answer that question determines a lot for our eternity. Just want to encourage you today as you get ready for Easter tomorrow. Man, look forward to worship with you in the morning. God bless.